Hey there everyone, Talking Tommy coming at you once again from Halifax, West Yorkshire, as per usual. Got another UK over-the-counter blend review to do today, and today's tobacco is Holland House Aromatic. Now, I did wonder about including this one or not, as it's not so readily available anymore. However, I did purchase this over a counter in a tobacconist, not like a drugstore or anything. But it was one time one of the big over the counter blends, so I decided to include it nonetheless. So here is the pouch art. It says Golden Cavendish Pipe Tobacco, and it's got a little painting on there. Someone more in the know will be able to tell you who the artist was, I'm sure. Sure, it's one of the Dutch masters. And it says here, in an ancient house in Groningen, Holland, Franciscus Liefdink started the tobacco business in 1820. The skills that he developed handed down through generations of Dutch craftsmen now bring you Holland House, a fragrant, sweet, slow-burning tobacco. So, Golden Cavendish. And then, here we go. Painting was by Peter de Hooch, or de Hoek. There's details about the painting there. Contents are Burley, Cavendish and Virginia, mainly Cavendish scented. Pouch note, smells like fruity brandy, possibly even Jenever, which is a Dutch spirit that you may or may not be familiar with. Smells very nice in the pouch. Cut, it says thick ribbon, but it's broken flake, so you do need to rub it out a bit, which I don't mind. I like broken flake. So I have preloaded my immersion pipe with some. Let's get going then. Pardon me. So it lights quite easily. Lights rather easily. Gives quite a thick smoke. Initial flavouring is a kind of alcohol liquor kind of flavour. Possibly brandy, possibly cognac. something else as well. Kind of licorice, but kind of fruity at the same time. Kind of a fruity licorice. Definitely one that probably needs to be sipped. I'm not getting tongue bite from it. However, there is a slight tingle on my tongue, which tells me if you were to smoke this hard, you would probably be in danger of tongue bite. You don't get much of a flavour from the burley, so it must just be in the background somewhere. As with the Virginias are rather muted. Definitely centre forward with the Cavendish, which, no surprises there. It's based on Dutch recipes, so much like Clan, sort of Cavendish forward. And the flavour's not too dissimilar from Clan. Nicer though, nicer flavour. Strength, mild. It's a mild aromatic. Definitely something hard to put your finger on in this blend. Got a strange, not unpleasant, but a strange kind of aniseed kind of flavour to it. Not too unlike Sambuca. That's what I think anyway. I could be completely off with that. It's surprisingly interesting though. The flavour is well balanced. And the tobacco used is of a high quality. Which is noticeable. It's very noticeable straight away that the tobacco used is a good tobacco. You haven't done what a lot of aromatics, what a lot of people have done with aromatics, and just thrown a load of cheap tobacco together, cased it in a flavouring in order to disguise its inferiority. Quite the opposite really. There's a lot of consideration gone into this, which is appreciated. It's quite an interesting blend. I'm not a big fan of aromatics as a general rule, but this one definitely has a little bit something different to it. Room note is very pleasant indeed. I think this would be quite wife friendly. I smoked some of this the other day. My girlfriend remarked it smelled nice. Smelled nice in the beard afterwards. Not as nice as Dunhill Flake, she pointed out, which she loves the smell of that blend. So. It is quite a nice blend though. Definitely benefits from being smoked in a larger bowl. Because initially, from the true light, first third or so of the bowl seemed a little bit hot at first, but that seems to have settled down a lot now. And I put that down to the alcohol topping. Seems a lot more toned down now, and the flavour's still there though. It seems to behave itself better in a larger bowl. I think if you smoke it in a smaller bowl, then it's just going to burn really, really, really fast. As is the case with a lot of Dutch style Cavendishes. It's as aromatics go, it's one of the better ones. I keep mentioning how it's not too different to Clan. However, quality wise, I personally think it's a lot better than Clan. Problem for me with Clan is the flavour's nice, the room note's nice, but the big problem for me with Clan is it burns incredibly fast, and the tobacco used in it isn't particularly good tobacco, which is where this one's an improvement. It doesn't burn as fast, but it does hold the flame very well. As you'll see, hardly any relights on this. And the flavour profile is changing somewhat as I'm working my way through the bowl. Initially I have the strong sort of brandy cognac flavour at first. By this point it's more fruity. Sort of sweet berries. Very nice. Very, very interesting tobacco indeed. One of the better aromatics I've tried over the years. It's also sold in 25-gram pouches over here in the UK. So it's definitely worth a look, definitely worth a punt. If you like aromatics, or if like me, it's only a very occasional thing to have an aromatic, or perhaps maybe you're going to be somewhere where you need a crowd pleasing blend, I would say don't bother with a pouch of Clan, go for this instead. because a lot of aromatics, the smell is where the aroma is, not in the actual taste, because the casing just burns away. But this one seems to keep the flavour there. So anyway, pop that down a moment and give the rating. So Holland House, pack cut 1, sort of broken flake. It's good. You can have it as broad or as fine as you want. Just a little bit of manual labour in it for yourself. Lightability, moisture content, I give it 0.5 because it's not particularly moist in the pouch. This is a fresh pouch. I opened this earlier this week, smoked a few bowls of it before the review so I could get a full look at how it is. And yeah, the tobacco in it from opening to now is the same, however it was a little bit on the dry side. So 0.5 for that. Flavour / beard note. The flavour's very nice. Beard note's really nice. The room note's really nice. It's a good aromatic. Body strength balance 0.5. There's not a lot of body to it. So yeah, it's a mild aromatic. So yeah, 0.5. Overall enjoyment, I give it a 1, giving Holland House a steady 4 out of 5. So thank you very much for watching once again. I will be back with probably, as far as my way, maybe one more over the counter review, and I've got plans for a lot of other videos. So I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all the rest of it, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.